Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So let's look at today's 714 method. Now basically you can already see that I've actually gotten a trade that did not go well today. Now this is not a trade that went to loss. This was actually a break-even trade. I have a video on this channel. Go and check it out. I think I was talking about, was it this trade? No, I think it was this trade right here. Yes. So I was talking about this trade, how I actually kept my stop loss at break even and the price came all the way straight to it. So I was trying to actually tell you guys, because this and this is correlating, right? Because they're all going against what? JPY. So indirectly, it means JPY is gaining what? Momentum. So if this is falling, just know for sure that what this is also going to fall. And as you can see, very, very nice. It's still falling. Now I wanted to sell here, but no, I still just have to watch it very well. Let it settle before I now look for trades, right? It might even come all the way down to this trend line right here. But that's just by the way. So where do I think the 714 method is going to go? Or where do I think gold is going to go? Obviously, you can already see my high right here. Now, that was where I was actually targeting this to also go. But yes, price haven't reached there yet. By the looks of the bigger time frame, you already know what's happening. This high supply zone has been there for what? Weeks. It has been there for weeks. So I just want price to hit that zone right there. And yes, that's what's going to happen. We are not really going to have any sell trade today. With the 714 method, we are not. We are just going to have a continuation, just a continuation of this buy move from here all the way up. Yeah, that's just what we are going to have. As you can see, the 714 method is in an uptrend. So we are looking forward for what? Trend reversal. But since the actual trend is also just pushing all the way up, so what we use is the reverse 714 method, which is probably just wait for price to pull back. Then we execute our buys and we're targeting these highs right here. So that's just what we do. Or you do the next thing, which is also wait for a what? A push, a pullback, and a pull. So indirectly making this right here what? A BOS, so that you can execute your trade on that what? BOS, right? Yeah, so that's just it. Today is not really going to be a big deal. Now you can see that I actually got saved right here. Now I not see this when it started pushing all the way up. I had to see it around this zone right here when it took out this high right here. So I can see a change of character. I can see price what movement. I can still put my stop loss below this zone because there's still a fair value gap right here. That price might want to test. So in any case, price is coming back. I can just leave this level right here for price to test it. But otherwise, yes, that's just today's 714 method. It's not really going to be a big deal. Price is just going to continue that uptrend.
A few minutes later.
All right, so since my first TP has been hit, now we can now expect a reversal, or we can now expect a retracement, right? Because we've gotten to my high supply zone. Now, what are my expectations of this supply zone? Absolutely nothing. When you look at my trace, you obviously realize that even if I mark a zone, I don't expect price to reverse from there because my markings and everything I'm doing is what? Just predictions. So price can easily just sweep through this zone, come to this fair value gap or this last low right here and start rejecting from there. So I'm not going to wait for price to come here and I'll start stocking in cells. No, until I see a confirmation like a 5-minute time frame, I see a change of character. That's a confirmation for me. I'm executing my trade, right? Very, very easy. So as I was just saying, you can see we still have a potential retracement back to a what? The trend line right here. So maybe price might want to come back to it or maybe not. But so far so good. You can see for sure that I've gotten out of the last swing trade right here. It was a very huge swing trade, so I had to get out of that one. But this last one is still there. And today's trade, which is this trade right here, is also there, right? This is the trade that I actually used to begin the day, so it's also there. Now I've kept every single of these trades is stop losses here because right now that we've gotten to a supply zone, I want to see a rejection, or I want to be prepared for what rejections. You can see how high my second trace stop loss is. Very, very high, right? So if price just move a little bit, I'm bringing it all the way up to this level right here. Very, very simple. So yes, that's just what I'm looking forward for today. I think we'll continue to shoot all the way up. If we do not get a rejection from this zone right here, price will just continue pushing all the way up, and that would be nice. But if we also get a rejection above, that is also good. So this is why you should always have a small risk to reward ratio. When you look at my trades, you realize that my risk to reward is amazing. To me, I think my risk to reward is amazing because I always try my best and do what and find a very small zone to put my stop loss. That will be on a what either 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame. This is a 5 minute time frame, so you can see that very small, very small. Even though this trade was break even, but it could have still been very small. Imagine if I actually sold right here. So let's look at this zone right here. I just want us to see what I would have been losing as compared to what I would have been what gaining, right? So if I sold around this zone, this is the stop loss. So about 800 watts. All right. So if I buy, not if I sold, sorry. Sorry about that. So if I buy around this zone right here, the stop loss would have been what? Just a little bit about $700 thereabouts, right? Now, what is the TP? And you can see that the TP actually got hit. Just that price came back for a what? A retracement. About 7K in what? In profit. So you see the difference, right? That's right there is the difference. That's why I love to always come down to a smaller time frame before I execute my trades, right? So yes, today's 714 method, I've said it. We are just going to continue wicking all the way up. There's no reason for a pullback because this was what we were looking at. I was actually on a what, a 45-minute time frame, and you can see how clean it was. The movement very clean, right? So yes, let's actually look forward for a continuation, a push. Maybe through this zone would be nice. But yes, that's just it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I have to actually concentrate on different pairs right now because gold is done. Gold is done. I'm done with gold for the day. Even if price comes back and take me out of these trades, I'll probably allow price to come all the way down to this zone. Though I'll probably take out STP around this level right here. But yes, that's just it. I have to concentrate on different trends right now. Now I actually want this to move really serious, but yeah, it's also not trying to do so. What I want to see right now is a push up and a pullback for a retest. Then I want us to take out this last high right here. That is on euro, right? So yes, that is just what we are looking at today. And of course, CJ is still dropping. And obviously, if CJ is dropping, USD JPY is going to be dropping as well, as you can see. They are also dropping. I don't want to involve myself in any trade with this pair right now. I wanted to settle down before I actually execute trades. But yes, that's just it for today. I have to do some things on this chart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.